Luxury rental apps, rental websites. I think they're the next big thing if they already are not by the time you're watching this video. You might be wondering, is it for me? Is it worth it? Because obviously it's a subscription, most of it, some of it is expensive. But I've put together this little list for you to decide if it's something that might be beneficial, useful to you. I am going to do a list of how they all work, so stay tuned for that video, which is going to be next. But right now I'm listing out how many things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 profiles of people that I think will benefit most from these sort of services. Number 1, wardrobe managers or stylists. It's great because there's versatility, you have options galore, and of course you are paying for only what you use and you're putting it back. So it's a great sustainable way for accessing loads of options, basically for your clients or for whoever it is that you're styling. Number 2, it's great for exploring designers that you wouldn't really have a chance to because of the price range, because of your location, whatever the reason may be. But it's a great way for you to access brands that you wouldn't otherwise really commit to. So you're not really committing, you're testing, you're giving it a test run. Do you like the brand? Do you like the designer? Do you like their fabric? Do you like the concept of their designs? So it's a great way to get access to see before you commit. So you might be in the middle of a wardrobe transition, a wardrobe change, shift, weather-wise or seasons, or because you moved to a different country, or because you simply are just redoing your wardrobe and you want to put some new things. It's a great way to try out pieces to see if you will like them, if you will like this particular designer, if you want to commit. A thing that comes to mind here is designer bags. So a lot of designer bags are available to rent for the month, for the week, and that's a great way to see if you will love the bag that much that you want to spend the full amount on it and commit. It's a great opportunity to do it through these apps and website services. The third person would be a content creator, and that's almost literally everyone these days. It's a great way to access, once again, like stylists and wardrobe managers, you have access to wardrobe, variety, brands. It's just great, right? Because that's what we love. You want to have as much to play with when it comes to creating vibes, looks, just whatever you're doing. It's great for content creation. It's great for the vibe you're going for. I have a knock on my door. I'm back. Content creators. I think rental services are great for content creators. Not even I think, I know, because I've used them before. I've used them as a stylist, wardrobe manager. I've used them as content creator. They're a great way to just access variety. Another benefit as well, you can find yourself in this cycle of feeling the need to always buy new things as a content creator. So you're actually contributing to being more sustainable, being more, not contributing to fast fashion basically. And it's an affordable way to express your style. So expressions don't necessarily always mean that you have to commit to that thing forever, and that's what this is. This area is servicing. You can just have variety, showcase what you want to showcase, display the idea, the concept, to the style you want to communicate, and keep it moving. It's also a great way to promote brands, to promote young brands or not so known brands. It's a great avenue for them to access a population of people that would appreciate their styles, their interpretations. If you are a brand, if you are somebody who's thinking about starting a brand, this is a great route to go down, because the audience is already there. You just want to test your market to see who will appreciate your style, who will appreciate your concepts, and it's great. I think I sort of mentioned this other one already, the fifth one on my list, and that is basically you get to meet new brands. The benefit of meeting new brands on these services is because they're not your typical high street brands, and they are more quirky, more unique, more interesting than the average high street brand. So that is one benefit for me there, that if you are in the market and you just want to explore, you're tired of bumping into the street and having somebody wear the same thing. If you are interested in seeing variety, exploring, and just access to more than just high street styles, trendy styles, this is a great way on these services, on these applications. Last on my list is probably the most interesting point, which is if you have great items which are unique, high value, which are limited edition items that you are open to renting out, that service, that platform you're looking at most likely is interested in hearing from you, because they want you to list that stuff on their platform. There's some peer-to-peer platforms that you can sign up to with your pieces and list them, and when somebody's interested, they just simply follow the process on the website. You don't need to build a website, you don't need to have the application, you just literally need to sign up and verify your ID. So does the customer. They they have to verify their ID. You can make some money from that piece instead of it just sitting for when you fancy to wear it. You can rent it out. If you're comfortable with that sort of thing, definitely consider it, because it's a side hustle, it's a source of income, therefore adding to your multiple streams of income. So let's just do a recap. So I would say apps and websites that provide rental services are for stylists or wardrobe managers. They are for somebody who doesn't want to commit to a designer just yet, so maybe a bag, a necklace, a shoe, and they want to try it out and see if they will fall in love with it. I think this really applies mostly on bags. Thirdly, it's for content creators, so that you have the huge blank canvas to express your style. You can use rental services to access pieces that you wouldn't otherwise have access to, or it would be too much for you to constantly buy those things and you'd be adding to the fast fashion problem. It's a great way to meet new, quirky, not so trendy brands because you're after something different. It's a great way to simply revamp your wardrobe, to look for a new vibe for what you want in your wardrobe, to explore and to just explore. And sometimes not even exploring, you're meeting a new brand because you have a special occasion, you have a special event, and you want to look that much different. And lastly on my list is the fact that it's great for people who have pieces that are worthy to, or they think those pieces are worthy to rent out because maybe they are really high value, they're quirky, they're limited edition, whatever, or you just simply know that someone out there is going to love to have a chance at wearing something or using something that you have. And for me, that is the list of people that I think will benefit most from rental services. So links in the description below. If you don't know any, I'm going to list out some top 5, top 6 applications you can use. I'm going to be doing a deep dive of all of them in my next video, so stay tuned for that. If this sort of content is your thing, definitely consider sticking around. I do these videos on a weekly basis talking to you about fashion, lifestyle, views as well, with the hope that we'll find a gem that will contribute to a sustainable wardrobe, sustainable fashion, and that's what this channel is all about. So definitely consider sticking around by subscribing and turning on your bell notification so that you don't miss me. Anyway, until next time, stay safe out there. Bye.